Big congratulations to Team Finland winning their very first ever gold medal in men's ice hockey at the Olympic Games. It comes here in Beijing 2022 in a 2-1 defeat of the Russian Olympic Committee. Now, this is not technically the same team that won gold in 2018 in Pyeongchang. That was the Olympic athletes from Russia. This is the Olympic Committee that happens to be from Russia. It's not the same, but either way, we still had ourselves what was a very fast-paced, a very tight, and a very defensively sound gold medal game over here. Now, before we go over and actually talk about what happened in this gold medal game, I want to say a few things here first. This video is my redemption video, the wings of redemption spreading out here from my back. Because last time we made one of these, it was, as I said, the 2018 Pyeongchang gold medal game, Team Germany versus Team Olympic athletes from Russia. And this video that I made was very immature. The like-to-dislike ratio of this video is at 27%. And if you take a look at the total amount of likes, it's like about 120-ish total likes on the video, meaning that the dislikes are up there at like the 400s. And the reason people were disliking this video I made 4 years ago is because in the video I was very audibly disappointed in the fact that Team Germany lost. I was like, okay, Olympic athletes from Russia, they came back, they won in overtime. I was cheering for Germany, and I'm so salty that they lost, and I was upset because they were the underdog, and I want the underdogs to win. And I said in the video, you know, I think everybody else also wanted Russia to lose as well. And then the majority of the comments were like, I'm not Russian, and I still wanted Russia to win. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro. You can't go out there and make a video like this. And so I'm trying to pay for my sins and do things properly this time. It's a 2-1, very tight, very exciting game here that decides the gold medal for Team Finland. And as we go through the goals, you can sort of see where everything fell when it came to just how much Finland needed to press in order to get this victory over here. The first goal of the game scored by Mikhail Grigorenko, so very good NHL legend, assisted by Nestorov and Nikita Gusev. This one was 7 minutes into the first period, and this was one of those plays where it's like, okay, yeah, you could totally see how Grigorenko was able to go in and score. He's on the right side, takes the puck, just grips it and rips it, and it goes right by the goaltender. 1-0 Team Russia, and it stays that way for a pretty solid amount of time. Eventually in the second period, guess what? It's Ville Pokka. Yeah, you remember Ville Pokka, right? Yeah, I think most people who keep up with, like, Chicago Blackhawks prospects follow and understand where Pokka has come from, but he goes out there and he gets himself a very long wrist shot just from, like, the bench door to his own, like, bench, something like that. It was a really far, long shot that goes right through the goaltender's legs. Ivan Fedotov, the goaltender, had a pretty good game, all things considered, but the goals he let in, especially this one, definitely not ones that he's going to like having on his resume. Then you give it over to the third period, and at the beginning of the frame, it's Marco Antila who takes things out at the top of the slot. He shoots it. It's tipped in by Hannes Bjornanen, and that ends up being the game winner. It's scored 30 seconds into the third period. Team Finland celebrates like crazy. This one was a long shot also, pretty much from long range, that was tipped in along the way. So again, one of these goals that Fedotov would like to see go in. He made a lot of really good in-tight point-blank saves, cross-crease saves too. He definitely wasn't the reason they lost. But you go over to the Finnish side of things, and the Finnish blue liners just knew how to shut things down. They were able to keep up with the pressure, keep up with the heat that Team ROC would provide. Guys like Nikita Gusev, of course, being on this team, he was pretty much the guy that everybody on the broadcast crew here in Canada was saying was the most dangerous player to keep an eye out for. But of course, there are also still so many other players that a lot of NHL fans are familiar with too. Anton Slepyshev on this team, Vladimir Kachov on this team, you have Vadim Shipachyov as well, so definitely a good amount of notable names. But Team Finland is good enough to go out there and get things done to get their first ever gold medal in Olympic history. Big ups to Mikko Lehtinen, Juuso Heittanen, Markus Granlund, there you go, former Vancouver Canuck Markus Granlund, Sakari Manninen, Timu Hartikainen, by the way, very good player, Petteri Lindbom, Sami Vatanen. I didn't realize that freaking Sami Vatanen was on this team. There you go, that's an NHL-level defender also there too. Valtteri Filppula, Love to see Filppula on this list. Iiro Pakarinen, Harri Pessonen, Nicholas Freeman, Valtteri Kemelainen, Miro Aaltonen, great prospect over there. Jonas Nattinen, Leo Komarov, there you go, Uncle Leo back out there. Ville Poka, as we said, Marco Antila, Hannes Bjornanen, Atte Ottama, Saku Minalainen, Harri Satari, Jussi Olkinora, and the goaltender, of course, Harri Satari for the gold medal. Just going over the Olympic Games and the point race over here, take a look at who led the entire tournament in points. That honor belongs to none other than Juraj Slafkovsky, the 17-year-old from Team Slovakia, whom we will be making a Why I Want video about, so stay tuned to the channel if you want to see that. But Sakari Manninen and Timo Hartikainen also tied with Adam Tambellini for first in the tournament in points with 7. Very nice to see. Of course, Nikita Gusev was a beast for Team Russia, going out there with 6 points himself. But at the end of the day, it's good enough for second place. It's good enough for the silver medal. Team Finland goes out there and they take themselves the gold. Talk to me in the comments. What do you think about tonight's action of Olympic hockey? That is the end of the tournament over here. Men's won by Finland. Women's won by Team Canada. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video doesn't have a 27% like to dislike ratio, like the previous one did, where it had 400 dislikes because I was kind of crapping all over Team Russia. And bye.